What is up, guys? My name is MipZ and welcome back to yet another League of Legends video. Today we're gonna have a look at Lucian. So yeah, Lucian is a very fun ADC. He has very interesting and funny mechanics to play with. This kind of goes back to what we talked about in the Ashe video. If you haven't seen that one, make sure to go check that out after this video. But there we talked a bit about why Ashe is so good. And she teaches you a lot about positioning since she doesn't really have any mobility. So now that we have that settled and we kind of know how to play as an ADC, then a pick like Lucian is really nice. So I would strongly recommend, I'm not saying that new players shouldn't pick up Lucian. He's very fun, you could definitely do it, but it's a champ that I would personally recommend for people that are, I wouldn't say intermediate at the game or at ADC, but someone that's played ADC for a bit. So if you're about mediocre, I'll say he's a very nice pick. He has some auto attacks that are easy for farming. It's very easy to farm with him. Even in the early game, it's pretty easy. Because if you miss out a shot, you can use your dash or your what's it called, your piercing light to get your double shot and make it very easy for you to pick up any minions that you're just about to miss. Also, Lucian is very strong in the early game against almost any champion. He really strives in the early game, and that's something you're gonna see as you play this champ, is that if you let's get that double shot off on her. If you fall behind on Lucian, it's gonna be hard to pick up in regards to playing other champions such as Kai'Sa, etc. that really automatically gets really good in late game. Wow, I can't believe that hit. So that's the thing with Lucian. But with that said, he's not bad in late game at all. He's really not bad. But he is, if he gets ahead in early game, it's very easy to snowball him, which is super nice. So that's what we're gonna try and do. We need to be a little bit aware of oh, can't believe I missed that one. But this is what I'm saying, like, I messed up a minion, I almost messed two up because of the first one, and still we can just easily pick it up with or Q and repair whatever damage we caused to ourselves by screwing up that minion. So right now I'm gonna make sure I get as much farm as possible. Severe's already kind of running out of mana. I'm gonna be able to get a hit on her here. I'm not gonna chase because I am afraid of the snare. Oh, Bard is really not afraid. There we go, get some free hits in. But he's a very good trader because of the double shot, and that's what makes him so good in the early game. I'm a little afraid of this though. A little bit afraid. I need to make sure I get my farm though. How's she doing? Alright, so at this point we're already 5 minions ahead, that's okay. Let's make sure we keep this up. She's pushing lane all the time. Right now, this is going pretty well. I don't mind this. As long as Bard doesn't get caught, we're gonna be doing fine in this lane. And he gave her mana back. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go get that healing. Alright, seems like Shaco's coming down here, so we're gonna be ready for that one. I wanna make sure that I don't get caught. But right here. And apparently pressure seems to be kind of split, which is bad. I used my heal just as a safety precaution there, but it might have been kind of an over. Oh, come on, buddy. Watch out. I'm so afraid that he's gonna get snared. Yep, okay, we can cover him. Oops, I can't believe I missed that one. Thank you for smiting my big minion. I guess. Okay, so Shaco's really trying to gank this lane, which is kind of nice, but... Oh, missed that one. But I don't really feel like it's necessary right now. We're doing okay. I actually rather have him like focus other lanes, because right now I feel like the engages are getting more and more desperate. And that also means that their jungler is probably going to start looking more down here, because he's going to see that Some of us are pretty low. So there's a good chance right now, especially since Severe is probably pinging for help. So we really got to keep an eye out for Yi at this point. I haven't seen him yet, so he could be just about anywhere. Yeah.
I was branded by darkness.
So hopefully they need to back in a second, which is good. I think they might actually just back now, so I'm gonna push this in. Make sure I get my minions. Don't want to miss it. Oh, I'm out of mana. Oh my god, can't believe I missed it. I thought I had enough for my Q. I didn't. Alright. Yeah, mistakes were made. We're gonna back out real quick. Apparently Bard is not. And we're gonna rush our Ruined King. And Ruined King, the reason why I'm choosing this item is because it's gonna give us a really, really strong... I actually don't need that. It's gonna give us a really, really strong early game. It really works well with Lucian, especially if you play him offensively. Because that Ruined King, when you use the active on people and you have the dash, you have such a good ability to just catch people even when they're not ready for it, when they don't think you're gonna engage. And it's also gonna make you basically just enable you throughout the game to stay on your target. So we're gonna make sure we get that one first. I want to upgrade this as soon as possible to the, what's it called, Cutlash, I think it's called. Oh wow. Okay, so our Bard is not here. I have to just go back down. I'm gonna set a ward in here prior to them pushing. And that's the thing that's pretty important when you do play ADC. That either you or your support, if they push forward, then before you end up behind your turret, that you ward this up. Because if you gotta ward that turret or that bush after they've pushed you and you're trying to push back, then it's gonna be super risky and you're gonna lose a lot more HP from it. So just putting it there prior to, try and think ahead. Right there, get that minion. Oh, I'm gonna miss that one. So Bard actually kind of screwed up that big minion for us, and this one we're gonna get. There we go. So farming wise, let's have a look. Severe is 30, so we're doing very well considering. Or she's doing very poorly, depending on how you look at it. Nevertheless, the most important thing is that we're ahead. And this means that if we keep up this pace, we should be able to pretty easily pick up that kill. I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna put my control ward down and make sure that they don't have vision. And I'm making sure to do this while they can contest the ward. So while Morgana was all the way down in the bush down here, she wouldn't be able to get to me and try and snare me before I was gone. So, whoop. So honestly, I'm not a big fan of having a Bard as support. It's not a champ that I enjoy having as a support, mostly because I don't really know what to expect. So we're gonna just make sure we get out a lot of damage and we're just gonna pull off. That was mostly like trying to save Bard from a huge mistake of getting caught. No, I'm just gonna pick this one up because we're gonna make push back a little bit. That was more of saving him than anything else and making sure that I didn't have to use my heal. But yeah, okay, so back to I was talking about Bard. I'm not saying that Bard is in any way a bad champion and people shouldn't play him. It's just something that I'm not a big fan of because I never really know what to expect. Oh, I shouldn't have flashed there. That was so dumb. Oh, this... Oh, let's get it. Alright, we need to push fast before Yi is here, if we can. We got this one. Don't have any mana. Yeah, he's coming now. We gotta go, Oh, he's gonna get us. He's gonna go under turret for us at least. Yep, okay. I'm not gonna risk chasing him. I was considering it for a second, thought was in my mind, but seeing as we have no mana, there's no way we're gonna pull that off. and he's just gonna turn around and kill us. I don't know if he's sitting on his ult or if he already used it. The only thing I know is that he did use his Q, but that's gonna be very fast off cooldown. I'm just gonna buy a control ward as well because I have the feeling that they're gonna move this one pretty soon, and I feel like it's a nice thing to have. So make sure that whenever you're back, if you're like, okay, this ward's probably gonna get removed, then buy a new one. Make sure you as an ADC, your job is just as much as anyone else, also your support, to ward up. It is not only the job of a support, it is very, very crucial for the game that you remember to ward up. Alright, let's get that one down. And for some reason, Bart has a tendency to try and screw up a farm. Save that one, miss that one. Alright, fair enough. Our farm is not great, but it's okay. Like, we're far ahead. We're far ahead of this Severe still. We're like 30 farm ahead of her. Gonna pull those under our turret here. Get that one. And we're just gonna go all in on her. She's gonna be 1 HP, and that's gonna be it. Super easy. They didn't respect me on their turret at all. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pick it up. I'm gonna try. I missed position at the end there. I would have been able to get her as she hourglass. I just needed to stay in my position. I'm not even gonna chase for kill here. It's kind of risky. Nice Shago. At least he got it. All we gotta do is push these armor plates. It's gonna give us a ton of gold. Make sure we get our farm still. Super important. There we go. I actually kind of want this armor plating if I can. That's gonna be too risky. All right, we're pulling out. Thing is here, there is no thingies. I don't know what are they called? Does anybody know? If anybody knows what they're called in the comment section, y'all, the things that spawn here and over there and over here, what they're called, please tell me in the comment section, because honestly I actually don't know what to call them. The health thingies. Health and mana thingies. So yeah, they removed our control ward, and we have a new one still, so we're saving that for going down there. But so far we're doing pretty well. We're 13 minutes, almost 100 farm. It's kind of on the low side of where I want to be, but as I said in the previous video, I am kind of rusty. Haven't played this game much for a couple of months, so it's good to be back. And don't worry, throughout the next couple of videos you'll definitely see my farm going up and up and up, because I'm just getting back into the game. But this should kind of give you an impression of how to play the different champions, how my thought process is. He's stuck here. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. Can I get that one? No. Alright. I think we might have to go help our team here. Yeah. Okay, too late. Why did he fly? Oh, he thought I was an enemy. Wow. I'm gonna put down a ward there for safety. Ward here. Ward there. Are they gonna get first turret down there? Unless I'm really fast. I might be able to. Okay, not gonna happen. He is gonna go Drake. I have to probably intercept this. It's gonna be a little bit risky, especially since Morgana is coming. I don't think I can do much about it. Tried.
Rampage.
I'm not gonna chase her because I don't know where their ADC is. We did get the kill. We did have to sacrifice or heal for it, but definitely worth it. And we tried to steal the Drake. Yeah. Well, we'll just go back down into our lane. And we're gonna wait. So, at this point, we're doing pretty well. Our Shaco's also doing fairly decent, at least kill-wise. I'm always kind of skeptical when playing with the Shaco, mostly because, you know, they are... Oh, whoa. Oh, she's 1 HP. There we go. Nice. Alright, the red buff just finished it off. I didn't have my E ready. I wanted to go over the edge there. So, well, it happens. At this point, we're doing very well. We're 5 kills in. I want to see if I can get this first turret down, but I'm also slightly frightened that he is going to be here soon. Yeah, I just saw him close to his red buff just a second ago. Okay, he's going upwards. We can do this. There. And we're going to start pushing this. I'm going to get out of the circle. And that's going to be first turret. Oh, wait. First turret was tough. My bad. It's going to be turret. Yeah, let's go ahead and back. I feel like that's a good time to back now. And now we need to reconsider. What do we need to do? So first of all, we need to figure out which item to buy. I am thinking we're gonna rush in the Essence Reaver. I feel like that's a good choice. We need to finish our boots. Control Ward is not necessary. We need to upgrade a ward. And then go, I think we're gonna stroll down to the mid lane. Maybe actually just go back and bot, because it is gonna get pushed forward. And I wanna make sure that we keep our CS going. Our CS is not great in this game still. I do wanna, like, at 15 minutes, I wanna hit that 130 mark. It's decent if you're around 100, but 130, that's where I want to be. 130 plus. They're having a big fight in there. I'm too far away, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it, and they're going in pretty deep. So instead, I'm just going to make sure that I get as much as I can over here. If the fight keeps going and they clear out a lot of them, we're going to be able to just split push it. And that might actually happen, it could look like it. I need to make sure that I don't miss this farm like I just did twice. There we go. So they're pulling in here. I see 2 people there. 3, 1 up there, 4. There's maximum one guy down here. This means that we can freely push right now. Okay, he is right here behind us. He's gonna go all in on us, probably. And we're gonna be able to get him. I don't have... Since we had this fight here, I don't really have an overview of where the enemy team is. So I'm pulling back a little bit just till I know. I know one guy just died top. We killed Yeet, so there's missing 3 people. So I'm staying around here. I think we might go back. We have some vision now. So I'm thinking that we're gonna put it here just for now. Just so we have that vision. It's going to be longer before they clear that one out. It's going to be a nice mission for us. We're going to go in here, see if she pushes forward. If she has vision, doesn't seem like it. But she's still right there. Alright, so I think for now we're going to push that way forward. We're going to go up to our mid lane. Seems like they're going to push. Severe's going to go here and defend. And hopefully we can help them win like a team fight and outnumber them up here. I'm going to pull heal just to give the movement speed. Hopefully that's going to be able to catch up. No? Alright. That was a waste of my heal. Alright, let's go into the mid lane. I have my ult ready in 10 seconds, which should be nice. I'm not even gonna go for that kill. Instead, I'm just gonna make sure that I push this turret. Because that is gonna be too risky. I'm gonna go under turret if I need to help out there. And I would probably be tanking a lot of the turret in order to position myself correctly. Oh, let's kill that guy. I can go behind him. There we go. And go back up to the mid lane. We're just making sure that we keep our farm up and we keep putting pressure on different lanes. So what you guys are seeing with my thought process is all the time think ahead. Try and think, okay, what's the next step? What is the next thing that's gonna happen? Where are my enemy gonna go? Finish this. There we go. Nice. So all the time, try and think ahead. Try and think what's the next step. And one thing that's very important is even when you're behind, even if the enemy team is 20 kills ahead, then think about, okay, what can I do to change this? Whoop, we need to get away from that. What can I do to change this? And don't blame your team. Of course, some games you're gonna have good teammates that are very good, that work together. Other times you're not. So figure out how does my team play, and make sure that you're not just running your own tactic. If your team says, let's go Baron, and they agree on that, and you're just like, no, Baron is not the right call, then you might be right. But if you don't go for the Baron with your team, you're gonna have splitted tactics, which means you're probably gonna get outnumbered, which means in the long run, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I think for our next item, we're gonna go Rapid Fire Cannon and then into a Trinity Force. But yeah, it's much better to agree on a bad and terrible tactic than it is to just run your own one. That might be the best tactic, the one that was gonna win the World Championship or whatever. It doesn't matter. When you're playing the game, it's much better to back up and play as a unit than it is to play your own game. And don't blame your teammates, because it's not really going to help anything. Instead, try and pick them up if they're mentally down, and being like, I'm sorry, or I'm tilted, or whatever, being like, oh dude, it's okay, we're all having bad games. Rather just try and be positive, see if you can turn their mindset around. And yes, they might be doing really, really bad, but who knows, they might be the ones that are able to turn the game around for you in the end, because suddenly they just have one good play, or the game goes to 40-minute plus and goal difference becomes very little. So yeah, don't blame them. Try instead and pick them up, try and help them out. Instead of picking up every kill for yourself, if you can see you can give your teammate a kill, then considering doing so. Alright, there we go. And she's gonna be low over here. Ah, are you kidding me? I failed that so bad. My bad. That was such a misplay by me, though. That's gonna be a lot of gold for them to get me down, because we're how many kills? We got 9-0 before that. Alright, so yeah. But the thing about Lucian is he's just a fun champ to play overall. If you know how to position with a champ like Ashe, then you're gonna strive with a champ like Lucian, because he has the dash, he has a lot of mobility, he has some range with his old his overall kit is just really, really fun. So I would really recommend, if you're new to the ADC role, start out playing Ashe, kind of learn to get a feeling of the position, of how to position, because if you just pick up a champ like Lucian with dash, then yeah, it's gonna be more forgiving for you, but that might also kind of like put you in the place where you're not gonna learn how to position correctly, because you are always kind of forgiving with your dash. So if you learn how to position correctly, then you can utilize your dash and your abilities so much more with this champ. Like, you're honestly gonna strive. So of course this game is not on super high elo. This is mid gold to start plat, which is not high. I haven't played that much for a couple of months, just kind of came back to it. So I'm kind of just getting back into the game, trying to work a bit on my farm. But my general knowledge of the champions and mechanics and so on are pretty much the same. So here's the thing, I don't want to go into that bush. I'm kind of waiting for someone else to... There we go. So yeah. Let's see if we can push this in. There we go, nice. That was super good. We can just get that one, nice. And we should be able to just push in maybe in for the win here. We have 3 people down. We have minions on their Nexus turrets. So just the fact that we're pushing here, we have 2 options, either going help on or minions, or just push here and make them clear this up while we take the next hit. And I honestly feel like this is the best choice. So we're playing kind of safe, taking them down kind of more like a textbook. I'm not really sure why Shaco is still in the top lane. I don't know if he just died a second ago or why he's there. But he should be coming down here. Seems like he's picking off the top lane and moving them down to us, which is also fine. But I would much rather have him here with us, because the top lane is going to push forward no matter what, just because we're going to block off minion if it goes to the side. And this is not a great engage. Can go with the edge. I want to get into a good position here. 5 seconds till our ult is ready. Shaco's pushing the other lane, so I'm gonna stay here just to try and buy him some time, try and see if I can pull him down here. But that was a pretty risky engage. I was definitely not ready for that one. My position for it was also not great. So I'm gonna try and just pull them off my bard here. Alright, I want to get all this. We're heavily outnumbered right now. I think we're just gonna go for the Drake. So I'm gonna leave that and go for the Drake. Maybe even pick up their red buff on the way. It should be spawning very soon, and I kind of wanna wait. Oh, one of their players coming in there, so I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know how many others are moving up here, so let's go ahead, pull this. And their jungler is dead, so if we pull it out, we should have it freed. That's gonna be a bit of extra for us, and I think for now, seeing as Shaco's still dead, I'm just gonna go ahead and back. But this is an unnecessary play right now by Vladimir. He's honestly risking his life for nothing. There's no objective there. There are 5 people definitely there, and he got no one close to him to help him. So that's a very risky play. But there's nothing I can do about it. We can try and tell him to back off. Probably should do that, but with that said, there's not much else to do. We could go Baron here. Seems like my team doesn't want to, even though I would definitely say that is the right call right now. But seeing as they don't agree, it's better for us to try and go down and see if we can do something. If they're too close to dying, all of them before I get close, then I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna have a look here, see if I feel like I can do make any difference. I don't think I can, so I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna back off from that, and I'm gonna wait. It's gonna be kind of waste of my ult, but luckily there's only like 70 seconds cooldown. There we go, nice. Got another one. Had to use a little bit too many of my abilities there and summoners. Didn't want to use my flash, but felt like I kind of had to. But then again, it kind of gave us the chance to recap, making it less likely that they can take Baron. That's the only reason why I took that fight. I was sure that I could win it. I was 100% positive, but I don't know what this Morgana is doing. I need help here. I don't know why nobody's helping me. That was a mystery to me, but fair enough. They got Baron, that's nice, and we get the kill anyway. So hopefully my team can do something here. I definitely got focused down very heavily there. No way I could take that Yi down by myself. So I was kind of hoping that one of them would help out, or at least both of them. They could just jump out and help, because the Baron wasn't so low that it was smiteable. So it would have been better if my team straight away said, all right, let's see, their jungler's there. He's going on our ADC. There's no chance he can smite Baron right now. Let's make sure that we kill him fast. And if he flees, then don't chase him, take Baron. But right now, they're sitting in a rough spot. We're doing very well in this game overall. Made a lot of the right choices. We're 20 gold off, or Infinity, or Trinity Force. I'm just gonna go up here. I can actually finish it now, but I'm actually not gonna go back because I'm too lazy. And I think it's gonna be a waste of too much time, unless our team dies, which they might. But I'm gonna go this way down, just to pull out the wave. It's gonna be a while till we are down there, and there are 4 people dead. We should actually be able to finish it if I was there, which is kind of sad. We'll see. Alright, let's keep moving and just push in this inhib if possible. They should definitely be taking that one. And Shaco died. Oh, great. This might make it a little bit harder to push this lane in. See if we can get the turret. We might be able to if they clear out something else first. It's very, very low, so I'm just gonna really quickly push this. It's gonna open up their third and last inhibitor. And I'm gonna go away, because I don't know if anybody's gonna move out this way or something else around me, and I don't want that to happen. There's 1 minute till Drake. I think right now all we need to do is group. Group as 5. Oops, I had caps lock on. Sorry, caps. And I'm gonna back real quick just to get my... that one. We can... Oops, we don't need that. And we need... Next item is Infinity Edge. We're just gonna buy the crit for now. And we're gonna start moving down there. So we are in a very, very good spot. Also, item-wise, we're very close to finishing off our build. Our farm is still kind of on the low side. I should be on around 300 farm at this point. Haven't really caught up. And yeah, this is just kind of me being rusty. But that's what happens. But yeah, Lucian is a very fun champ. You can do a lot with him. And as you see all game through, we've really been utilizing he's up there, won't be able to catch him. Some of this HP. Can we please take the Drake real quick? Oh, we could finish. I don't know if it's worth taking Drake here. I'm gonna do it just because I'm afraid that this game's gonna drag out. And then I'm gonna go help. But honestly, we should be able to finish the game now if nobody makes a huge mistake. Then we should be fine, and we should be able to finish it. So get all inhibs down if they spawn, and otherwise just go directly for the Nexus turrets. And I'm gonna be able to kill this Yi. There we go. And that's actually gonna be the end of it. So GG guys, that was really, really nice. So yeah, that's actually going to be it for this video. I hope this kind of gave you an impression of how I play Lucian, how I think when I play. ADC is one of my primary roles. The roles I am the best at playing is definitely mid lane and bot lane. I also play a bit of top lane and I'm pretty good at it. Jungle, I'm really rusty, haven't played that for years, like for real. So if you guys want some videos on that, then I might have to practice a bit. And but my knowledge of what to do, I definitely know, but I'm not that good of pulling it off in jungle. And my farm, of course, as you guys see, is a little bit rusty, but we're doing okay. We're still out farming people by putting pressure on them and using our utilities. So yeah, I hope this gave you an impression of how to play Lucian, and I definitely think Lucian is worth a try. You can play him even if you're a beginner. He's still a very fun champion, but as I said before, I would probably recommend you guys to start out with a champion like Ashe or something that you're forced to play like or forced to be in the right position, so you very easily can see whenever you're out of position. But you can still learn it like this, it's not a problem. So yeah, I would strongly recommend you guys to try this guy out. He's very, very fun, and he has a lot of utilities. He's an amazing champion, and with the high noon skin, you feel like a goddamn champ, that's for sure. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, then please make sure and subscribe. It really, really does mean the world to me. And remember to hit that like button. It shows me that you like this kind of content, you want to see more of it. And I'm gonna make sure to make more of it if you do. Also, if there's any specific champ, position, role, whatever that you want to see, then just tell me in the comment section, or tell me if you liked this video or if you didn't, and what you liked or what you want me to explain more. And I'll definitely dive into those things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then yeah, remember to smash that like button, and that is going to be it for me for today. As always, stay awesome, have fun, and take it easy, guys.